Hello, hello, hello. Good evening to everyone, and welcome to the SYWK podcast YouTube channel. Here, this is the Horror Life, and this is the second stream. On this stream, I do nonsense and absolutely nonsense. So, for the people who are watching me for the first time, I will introduce myself. My name is Desmond, and I run a podcast slash YouTube channel where I talk everything about paranormal. If you love ghost stories, if you like to listen to horror stories, like I don't know what am I talking, man. This is my second live stream and I'm already pointless what to say. So what what I was saying is, if you enjoy horror stories, horror book narrations, interview of the horror authors from India, basically everything related to paranormal, you can find it on my channel. My podcast is also available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and all the audio platforms. And also, I'm available on YouTube, where you're watching me right now. So let's check if my sound is clear. Yes, my sound is proper. So I'll wait for few of them to come. Till then, what I will be, doing on today's live stream is I will be basically reacting to some of the famous ghosts which are caught on camera. So there is a website. I don't know what's the website name, but I will tell you in some time. Okay. Then, if anyone would like to share their ghost stories, they can find the stream link in the description. Click that link and come and tell your ghost stories. You can tell it in English, हिंदी में चाहिए हिंदी में बात करो, मराठी मध्ये सांगा तो मराठी मध्ये बोला. Any language is fine for me. So I will just put the comment here right now. Give me a minute. Till then, if you are watching this stream and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you must. You should. You should subscribe to my channel and you should support me because I am right now 990 subscribers on YouTube. So I want to reach at least the 1,000 mark so that so that I can grow and grow and grow. But I have done live streams before as well, but I am getting a lot of lagging issue on StreamYard. Also, for people who don't know, there is another crazy ass YouTuber. His name is Swapnil, and he runs a channel called as Abir Bhav Horror Stories. And of lately, he started using the software called as Melon. So I think so. I should try Melon as well because on StreamYard, it's lagging because I am talking like this, and on my screen something else will issue. Anyways, I will wait for some more time. If you're watching this after the live stream, you can just skip for 10-20 seconds and you can enjoy whatever part you want to enjoy. Really, I don't know what am I talking. Live, मेरे से होता ही नहीं live. I always pre-record all my episodes and it's much better. But I need to do live so that I can improve on my content. I can interact with you. The main thing about going live is that I can interact with you guys. I can listen to your stories. I can have a chat with you. So let's wait for couple of more minutes. Okay. I will say hi from my other. Yes. Okay. As of now, there are two watching. That is one person. I don't know who's that. And the other person is me from my phone. So if you're watching, I need you to reveal yourself. Like the stream, subscribe to my channel, and mainly right now, comment so that I know that you're there. Does not Otherwise it will feel that I'm talking to myself. So without wasting any time, I think so I should waste more time because I want few more people to join in because currently only two of them are there. And let's see. Let's wait. I have already uploaded it on my story, and Zaid Ahmed, who's a renowned storyteller who comes on Abirbhav Horror Stories. He has seen my story on Instagram. I hope he comes. Zaid, if you're listening to this, aa jao yaar. Tell some stories here as well. Anyways, now without wasting a lot of time, because I have already wasted 6 minutes of yours, so let's start with the first segment. Till then, we can wait. We can wait for people to come. Till then, I will start my segment, which is, which is, which is, which is Ghost Caught on Camera, and I will be discussing this with you guys. So there are three people live right now. Whoever is the third person, I need you to reveal yourself so that I can say hi to you, my friend. So basically, the reason why I started Horror Live is that I can react to horror content on the internet. But since I'm a small YouTuber, I cannot react to YouTube videos because there is copyright claim. And I'm still understanding the process of how to, work and how not to work in regards to the copyright claims. So anyways, I can react to some images. I feel reacting to images and some Instagram videos without any background music, I think so it should be fine. So let's start. So Vinay is saying, Vinay Verma. Oh, Vinay Verma has joined. Hi Vinay. Namaskar. Namaskar. Vinay, before we go ahead with the segment, if you would like to share your ghost stories, please, the link is in the description. You can click that, join in, and share your ghost stories. If not, I can go ahead. Sorry, I can go ahead with the reacting of the horror. I mean, the ghost caught on camera. I don't know what I'm talking. Anyways, I will start with the first image, which is okay, I'll read the story behind that. An unexpected guest, 1950. Okay, this was clicked in 1950. My God, I was not even born that time. Babare. This image taken at some point in the 1950 show a small family sitting at a table. Okay, small family, two boys sitting happily on their mother's lap, but a pretty terrifying and unexpected guest has also dropped in, hanging disturbedly. Oh my God. Look, I seen this picture, you can say, couple of years before, and I really did not believe it. But I don't know if it is, how far this is true, but this is quite crazy. Uh, I would like to investigate this photograph. So basically, there are two females. Maybe it might be one of the female's husband who was drunk and he was, you know, hanging upside down. I don't know how it is. So yeah, that was the first image. If anyone else has any more information about this image, please let me know. Even if you're watching this stream after the live session is over, you can comment and let me know. I will try to research more about this. But this is quite creepy because I have seen a couple of ghost images, but this is not like a ghost image. It's basically a person, and they have destroyed the person's face. I don't know. Either they have tampered with the photograph itself, or I'm not sure because there is no more information. This the information is that this image taken at some point in the 1950 show, a small family sitting at a table, two boys happily on their mother's lap. Quite weird, but we shall move ahead with next the next image. Okay, Oh, so this is the image. Okay, so you can see a female sitting. I think so. This is a helicopter. I think so. It's a chopper, and it's called as cop tip cop tip. क्या बोलते हैं उसको यार? Fuck, I don't know. Okay, so this is a photograph of a female sitting in a chopper, and she's sitting at the front side. And what we can see is someone sitting on the passenger seat, and we cannot see the person's face, but I can see like it's a figure of a man who's wearing a white shirt, and I think so he's wearing a cap. So let's read the history of this. The Ghost Pilot, 1987. In 1987, Mrs. Shire was visiting Airfield in England with her friend. She thought it would be fun to take a photo of her sitting in the cockpit. Cockpit it is. Okay. When the image was developed, there was a man sitting in the pilot's seat who hadn't been there when the photo was taken. A long lost pilot. No one is sure. Uh, I am not very convinced with this because, first of all, the photograph is taken in 1987. Okay, so the camera and the quality of the pictures were not that great at that time. And when we were small and when we used to use that the camera, there used to be, if you move little bit fast behind, not you, if you're not the main person who the photograph is clicking, who the photographer is clicking, what am I saying, and if you're standing behind and if you're doing something like this, if you're waving, then a very blurry image comes. So I feel maybe this person was there, but if you see the glass is not very clear, it's dirty, and it is 1980s, so the clarity of the photograph is also not very nice. So maybe the person is there, and the sun rays is hitting the glass, and the camera also must have had a flash, so it must have given that reflection in such a way that his face didn't get captured. And to be very frank, people will just pick up any photos, old photographs, firstly, and then they will just give a random story and say it's haunted. So this photograph, which is the first photograph, maybe I feel there is a strong feeling that there is possibilities for this photograph to be haunted, or like like a scary photograph, basically like a ghost caught on camera photograph. But this one, I am not 100% sure because of the reflection. The person's face cannot be seen because I can see little bit of the person's hand also here. Maybe he's catching the same like the steering wheel or whatever of the chopper. I don't know exactly what is it called, but I don't know. Whatever, what you guys feel, let me know in the comments. Let's discuss more about it. Now let's go to this photograph. Uh-huh. Okay, Boot Hill Ghost, 1996. Okay, Carton's friend was seen when this photo was taken. The mysterious man wearing a hat behind him wasn't. Eh? Kidhar hai mysterious man? Where the hell? Oh my god. This is a mysterious man? This is scary, man. See, now this also, no, I think so. This is also a reflection of something, or it's just a stone, and maybe someone has just kept a hat or something because it looks little bit fake. I'm not saying it is, you know, 100% true, but I'm just trying to give my judgment that this was taken in 1996. Yeah, back then again, photograph, at least cameras, the quality was not that great. But this is just an imagination, because when I seen the picture without reading the history behind it, I could not understand. Okay, I could not figure out. Okay, that's a person there. But if a person is a easier dwarf, like he's so short, like only he's like I can now I can see only like a chest and his face and a hat. And that also I came to know after the person. I mean, after reading the details. Carton's friend, when seen when the photo was taken, the mysterious man wearing a hat behind him wasn't. Then he's saying Carton later looked more closely at the photo and decided the figure was in fact holding a knife with the point ending just above his collar. ये क्या पागलपन है यार? Let me see. Let me try to zoom in this. See, first of all, the photograph is not that great. Okay. And it can be anything. It can be just a Photoshop. It can be just a normal stone, because here also there is next to that also, if you can see where's my arrow going right now, there also there is a like a stone, I think so. So if you put a hat on that stone, that also will look like a person with a knife or whatever. So no, I don't think so. Boot Hill Ghost, it's just made up. I am not sure. Okay, let me see who is live. Anyone live? Anyone live? Vinay, come in. Vinay, come in. Is anyone there? Hello, hello. Mic testing, mic testing. Okay, if anyone is there, please don't forget to like the stream firstly. Then, if you want to share your ghost stories, or if you want to just talk about anything related to paranormal, you can just come, click on the link. The link is in the description. You can click, come, join, and let's talk paranormal. Let's talk something which will keep us excited. Going to the next. By the way, before going to the next one, okay, there's a good friend. Her name is Priyanka, and she hasn't joined my live stream yet. In fact, she is a friend who has always been supporting. She has come on my first live stream and she has not come yet now. Not disappointed, but I know she will. She will. She will. She will. Okay, going back to the next photograph, which is Sir Victor. Sir Victor. Okay, first let me see the photograph. This are, I think so, people from Sir. If it is said Sir Victor, then people from the Navy, Army Force. Okay, and this might be like a group photograph, and they have, my God, they have zoomed in one person, and behind this army officer there is another face which can be seen. Okay, so let's read the story. This image was taken by Sir Victor. Oh, the image was taken by Sir Victor. The ghostly image behind the fourth sailor from the left. At the top is believed to be Frederick Jackson. Jackson died a few days before the photo was taken by walking. Oh my God. Is this true? Shit. So this is a photograph and it's just taken by Sir Victor, and the ghostly image behind the fourth sailor from the left at the top is believed to be of Freddie Jackson. Jackson died a few days before the photo was taken. Oh my God. So he forgot that he died, or he does not remember he died. I don't know how. This is scary, man. This now अभी गांड फट के हाथ में आ रहा है now. I think so I did not do this live stream. बाबा रे बाबा, बाबा रे बाबा. Sir Victor, please don't take any more photograph. This is quite scary, but oh shit. So who's the person in the front? Like he might be an army officer, but my God. At least if he had to stand, he had to stand somewhere where his full body could be seen ना उसके पीछे. अब I don't want to see. I don't want to see. मेरे को डर लग रहा है अभी. अबे माँ की आँख. This is तो more scary बाबा रे. This is Ed and Lauren Warren. Oh my god. Okay, it's just a boy, and this is the red eye thing when you click a photograph. So basically, when you click a photograph, it's a red eye. Maybe this must have been clicked with no lights, and they must have clicked it with the powerful flash which they might be having during that time. And what is scary about it? Let me see. Amityville Ghost. Oh my god. This is something which, scares me, because when I read about Amityville and when I seen the movies, there are many parts related to this Amityville ghost stories. It scared me, like, I could not sleep for days because it was that terrifying. And especially when you watch the movie with the surround sound, or with, with your headphones, and you focus, गांड फटके हाथ में आता है भाई. So yeah, I'm seeing the pictures, and then suddenly I go off topic and start talking about the movie. Kya? Focus. Amityville Ghost, 1976. This photo, taken by Ed and Lauren Warren, claims to show the ghost of 9-year-old John Babare, along with his other brother. Two sisters and parents were killed by his older brother Ronald at their house in Amityville. I can feel some presence in the room. See, my wife is come in the room quietly and I made me scared. Hello, I'm doing a live stream, and that also I'm talking about ghost and seeing ghost images, and suddenly I can hear a sound behind me. Don't make me so scared. Oh God. So so yeah. So this is a photograph of the 9-year-old John. Okay, I remember this, but I don't remember this in the movie. Okay. So this is okay. So they captured the ghost of a 9-year-old whose name was John. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, let's go to the next photograph. Before we go to the next photograph, anyone who is watching, please don't forget to hit the like button. Secondly, subscribe to my channel. I'm already on 990 subscribers. And if you have just joined in, if you would like to share your ghost stories, please feel free to click the link in the description and join in. I am waiting for few people to join in. They can tell their ghost stories, they can tell anything they can, just talk. Don't talk anything, don't tell me your love story and all, but anything related to paranormal you can share. There are three people now live. Okay, I'm not sure on my system is showing three, but whoever is the two people live, reveal yourself. Reveal yourself. Reveal. The minute I said reveal yourself, from three it became two. Ah, I'm drinking water from jug jug mu ghume yaare tare jaisa na. Okay, before without wasting any time, let's go. Let's continue reacting to the horror images. In fact, this is the first time I'm reacting to horror images, and whenever I watch, like, just go through images, I don't get scared. But right now, uh, putting the lights off, just one dim light, and reacting and talking to you guys, I am getting scared. So I have sent a message to Priyanka that horror life is there. So she's saying it's on the 6th. So she does not even know that today is 6. People in India, people in India, people in India. Fortune picture library. Okay, I will now this image what I'm not going to read the history. Okay, I am just going to uh try to figure out what is happening. Lavina. Hey Lavina, say hi to Shami. Hi Lavina. Hi back from Shami and myself. Continuing with my stream. Lavina, by the way, uh, uh, if you would like to share a ghost story, would you be interested to join in? The link is in my description. You can always click that link if you're comfortable and join and share your story. So Priyanka has an update. She's saying that, oh shucks, I'm in a movie now. Can't join today. No worries, buddy. No worries. हम अकेले खेलेंगे. Okay, too much distraction. Too much distraction. So okay, now I'm looking at this image. Okay, but yeah, Priyanka is come. She's in a movie and then she's coming and she's chatting. Priyanka, which movie you're watching? Anyways, you watch the movie. No worries. Be happy. Next live stream next Sunday. Priyanka has to come. Okay. So Lavina, she's saying I have never experienced anything. Maybe you start chilling with me, you will start experiencing a lot. Just joking. But Lavina, if any of your friends who enjoy horror content, share this link with them. Let them come on the live stream. Let them enjoy the stream. Okay, so I'll go back to the discussion of the photograph. So this is one photograph which I cannot understand what is wrong because I don't find anything suspicious. So now let's read this. At first glance, you'll think there's nothing wrong with this photo. But look again, and you'll see a tall, dark figure wearing what could be a monk's frock with a hood in the top left. Top left. Top left. I cannot find anything. I really cannot find. Oh God. But look again, and you'll see a tall, dark figure wearing what could be a monk's frock with a hood in the top left. Top left. I'm still clueless. Guys, can you see anything? Top left, right, left, top left. मेरे को कुछ is it this? Is it this one where my mouse is? I don't know. If you feel you have seen something, then no, yeah, I can see something here. Yeah, I can see something here. Okay, with a hood on the top left, but I feel this is just again an image which is captured in such a form that your brain is trying to tell you to think like that, because for quite some time I could not figure out what it was. Because see, there is one, two, three, four, five people standing with they have crossed their hands, okay, and they have kept it front. So if you even if you see the fifth one, apparently, which is called has the monk with the hoodie or whatever, that person's hand is also there, which is joining, and it is front. And maybe there might be a shadow or because the backside wall has some, figures. I think so. It's a portrait, so it might be a reflection of something. I don't think so. This is. I don't think so. This is anything paranormal. They just must have put just to gain more views and this and all. Lavina, she's saying yes, exactly that one. What exactly? What one? I got you. I got you. Okay, now let's go to the next photograph, and that is Denise Russell. Okay, so is it the person who's standing behind? Because for me, it looks like a normal photograph where there is a female and uske piche there is a male. Maybe this is the wife, that is the husband, and the husband is running from the wife because she's going to shout at him, like always. Okay. Grandpa's Ghost, August 1997. First of all this photograph, why it was taken that time? And the biggest question is, now we have cameras which is capturing moon. But how till date not even one photograph uh, which is being captured by a of a ghost, which is like proper, 100% true, because there will be always a logical explanation for all this photograph. So anyways, Denise Russell took this photograph of her grandma who lived alone at that time on 17th August 1997. Even though the photo had been developed, copied and given to other family members, nobody noticed the male figure standing over her until Christmas Day 2000. In 1990, okay, 1997 and 2000, the Russell family says it's a spitting image of their grandpa who died in 1984. See, firstly, when I seen this image, I could see that person who's standing behind. Okay, so the photograph is taken in such a way that the focus is more behind. I don't know what you guys feel when you seen the image. What you seen? You seen Lavina is saying the okay. I'm reading the chats. Okay, but the face part is too black compared to other people. Yeah, maybe he might be black. you, sorry, I'm not. I'm also black, and I'm being racist myself. Uh, oh, sorry. What, he was black or what? But the face part is too black compared to other people. Yes, if Lavina is talking about this photograph, maybe picture is captured in such a way that the light must have not gone in on his face, or maybe he's turning the other side. Okay, so his body is this way and he's turning that side. So when you turn this side, so what is there behind that will be captured. I don't know if there is a logical explanation, but I don't think so. This is something, and there are people who are standing besides this person. How is that they didn't notice? Or he must have worn that costume and he might be tall, maybe 6 7 foot. You never know. Oh, my wife is also joined. Shamita Anchan, my wife. I spotted it. What you spotted, my friend? Okay, moving on with the images. Moving on with the images. Now, when I seen this photograph, I seen the person behind. I didn't see the grandma. I seen the grandfather, and it says that Denise Russell took this photograph of her grandma who lived alone at that time on 17th August 1997. But they didn't notice the male figure standing over until Christmas Day 2000. And the Russell family says it's a spitting image of their grandfather who died in 1984. I It's very clear when you see this photograph. It's very clear that there are one, two, three, four, five objects in this. A proper object. The person, the grandma, grandfather, and three cars. The red car. सो मेरे को नहीं लगता ये हॉन्टेड फोटोग्राफ है. तो लेट्स गो विद द नेक्स्ट. This is the utter nonsense. This photograph. Sharon Boo. Name is only Boo. Sharon Boo's photograph. This is utter nonsense. This is, oh my god, no. This is an effect of the camera. Basically, if whenever a person is smoking, and when they click a photograph, the smoke also comes front. So maybe it might be that, or maybe it might be a light. I don't think so. This is just डालने के लिए कुछ भी डालेंगे ये लोग. शह, कुछ भी. So 7 people are watching right now. Okay, and there is only 2 likes. Come on, my friend. 7 people, 7 likes. 7 people, 7 stories. So if you have any ghost stories, click the link in the description and join me and tell me your ghost stories. Meanwhile, I will go ahead with and also if you are joining, please let me know in the live chat because this live stream, I'm just new to it, so I'm not on the main server. I am out of the main server. I'm the on the main tab where I'm going through these images. So if you're coming live, let me know so that I can go on the main server and get you in. Okay, now this image, Sharon Boo, is boo 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 image. It is just not acceptable. डालने के लिए कुछ भी डालेंगे ये लोग यार. And you see, it's saying that the white figure in this photograph is believed to be some sort of angel. अबे क्या angel angel. Okay, let's go to the next photograph, which is Mabel. Mabel, the backseat ghost, March 1959. More than the backseat, the guy who's driving looks scary. Instead of looking front, he's looking at the camera. ऐसा कैसा? Obviously, they must have met with an accident and they must have died. Look front, not even wearing seat belt. क्या माँ का? Okay. Let me read the story. This photo was taken by Mabel in 1959. It shows a husband in his car, but who is her dead mother-in-law on the back seat. Huh? Uh, this does not make sense at all. It's a dead mother-in-law. It looks like a male man. I don't know. For me, it feels like it's a male, but s- some of them believe it. Others have debunked it. I'm also doing the same thing. So this photograph also. This is like for kids basically. This image maybe yes you can believe that yes there might be a ghost, but when I read the dead mother-in-law, like I felt like it's like a man who's sitting, but I feel the driver is the ghost for sure. Mrs. Andrews, the next photograph. See now this photograph, okay, it's a grave, okay, and on the grave there is a kid who's sitting. Now this was taken which year? 1947, okay, when India got independence. And maybe this might be okay. Shamita Anchan is saying mother-in-law on the back seat is visible. Yes, but I don't think so that this photograph is like a haunted or like a ghost caught on camera. This is, I feel, maybe it's just a normal photograph and they just found this after many years and they must have put it on the internet and they must have just said it is haunted. But coming to the next photograph, which is Mrs. Andrew. Okay. This is a complete Photoshop. Okay, complete matlab complete Photoshop. Right now I am also learning something, how to create post and how to put picture in picture and remove the background, this, that, and all. So a person who might be having this skills during that time, he must have taken a baby's photo, he must have removed the background, and then he must have just taken a graveyard photo, like a grave photo, and keep put the baby on the grave and finish. This is, I cannot believe this. This is bullshit. Seriously. Where is the story? It's full blank. This has become. So many ads are coming. Mrs. Andrews' baby. This photo of a child appearing over a grave was taken by Mrs. Andrew in 1947. She noticed the ghost when she had the film developed, but said it wasn't her daughter in the picture. Despite there being some graves for children nearby, the child in the picture has never been identified because this child is still alive, and this child must have become big and he must have died also till now, because this is a, yeah, Lavina is also saying yes, agree with you, it's totally Photoshop. Yes, 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 it is Photoshop. It is Photoshop because see, they're saying that despite there being some graves from children nearby, the child in the picture has never been identified because the child has become big. So obviously, you'll not find the child anymore. So this Photoshop, okay, this is utter nonsense. Okay, this may be yes, maybe not. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to the chat. Uh, Now let's go to this picture graph. Tracy. See now, for people who don't know, Jay Alani is a paranormal investigator, and I have done an interview with him, and there are two episodes on my channel. So, to be very frank, even I have kind of captured a ghost on camera, and I had showed it to him. In fact, I had showed it on my live streams as well, in some of the episodes as well. So, what his explanation is, the reason why I'm telling you is because of this picture, which is clicked by Tracy. So, now if there weren't this arrows was not there and it would be a normal image, I would have not figured out, like, okay, this is like a image of a face, like two eyes, one mouth, and one nose. So basically, what Jay said is it plays with your mind and it makes you think that there is like something created in the image, but it is not. It's just maybe a shape of that. Because to be very frank, when I used to play when I was in India, when I was small, I used to play marbles, and I used to get all that small small stones, and we used to throw that and all, playing. So that stones also had different shapes. So that doesn't mean you think like it's something god, or it is something like evil or something. It's just a stone and it's just shaped in that form. So it's our mind what plays that tricks and think that that it is something supernatural, but I don't think so this is something supernatural. Let's read okay, the story behind it is little bit scary. This image taken from the SS Water Town shows the faces two crewmen, James and Michael, in the water. The two men died while on board the ship and were given a burial at sea. This is just an imagination, I feel. I don't think so. Anyways, going on to the next photograph. Wow. See the person's name who has taken the photograph, the last name. Lord, quite funny. Uh, okay. So, looking at the picture, this feels like it is a church, and there is this is the altar of the church, and there is a figure standing there. Okay, it's a black figure with a white face. Okay, so now, so this photo is taken in a church in England. Is fake because the character looks to be posing too much. So it says that the photo has been taken in England and it is fake because the character looks to be posing too much. Uh, so I feel this is also fake because, I'll tell you one thing which is not known by a lot of people. Now, when we get scared, okay, we start imagining ghost. And what kind of ghost you imagine? The ghost what you have seen in movies. Now for the kids, the younger generation, they'll start imagining the Conjuring, the Nun. If I have to imagine, I'll imagine the female from Grudge. Okay, all that kind of ghost. So this is also kind of fake because this is like an image created for a movie, maybe something. I'm not 100% sure, but this is not so good to be true. It looks fake because perfectly the shadow is falling on the steps, and whatever. So I don't think so this is. Some trollers, they just come and they type anything rubbish here. My wife is saying that it looks like a Harry Potter character. Yes, it does. Which character I don't know, but it does. So let's add some music to my channel. There's some soft music going on, and I'm talking. So, this image, as I was saying, when we get scared, we start imagining the ghost which we have seen in movies or on YouTube videos, and now in this photograph. So, it's just created. Ghost, if you actually see a ghost, it won't be it has been picturized here. So, I don't think so. Now going to the next photograph. Okay, I won't read the history. I'll try to figure out what is wrong with this photo. So I think so they're sitting in a tunnel, and there's a bright light which is coming from outside, and there are people sitting down talking. I can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 people standing. So I have not found anything which is suspicious. Okay. Toys R Us, 1978, California, is haunted by the ghost of Johnny Johnson. Johnny, yes, Papa, eating sugar. And this image shows a silhouette leaning up against. Where is the silhouette? Oh my god. Is that the person they're talking about? It looks like a normal person. Okay, yeah, it's a silhouette, but the same figure wasn't there when the photo was taken. The story goes that Johnny had a thing for a girl named Elizabeth, the daughter of a plantation owner. The plantation used to be on the Toy R Us site. Johnny bled to death after cutting himself chopping wood, and now roams the aisles of the store searching for her. My god. First of all, toy are us. Where are the toys? It's people. And are they talking about this person or this silhouette? I don't know, yaar. It says the same figure wasn't there when the photo was taken. It's just hard to believe. It's just hard to believe such things, such photograph. Uh, let's let's see how many more photographs is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. My god. And it's going on and on. So 18 more photographs is there. But what I will do is I will do that on my next live stream. So now, if anyone, whoever is listening, would like to share their ghost story, please, I request you to come share your ghost story. It will be fun because I love to listen to ghost stories. I love to narrate ghost stories. And so, this is the end of the first segment where I reacted to few of the ghost images. So some of them, for conclusion, some of them were fake, some of them was okay, uh, but the scariest photograph was this one. Okay, which was the first image. Okay, this was the scariest photograph, which I feel. And then the other scariest photograph was this guy from the Amityville villa, or whatever this is called, the house where they have captured. So these are the two photographs which was quite scary. It freaked me out. But then the other photograph had you could have a proper explanation, and this was worst. This was worst. So yeah, so the remaining 12 to 13 images, I will share it on my next live stream, because currently I'm trying to restrict it just for 1 hour, 1 or 10 minutes. So this was a very fun and light session where I just talk about paranormal. Excuse me, I'm just drinking water. So I talk about paranormal, I talk about everything. So if you're listening and if you have stick around till here, thank you so much. Thank you for the people who are listening, and much appreciated. But I'm not getting anyone who is coming on the live stream and sharing their story. So meanwhile, we'll wait for another 10 minutes. Let's hope if someone comes, well and good. If not, then I shall end the live stream, and I shall see you in my next live stream where I do the same reaction, where I'll be reacting to... Oh my god, I forgot that I had to react to 2 more videos. Okay, so what I will do is there is no host also that can just do some nonsense, and I can do my back end work. So basically I'm going to react to 2 more videos. So just give me a minute. Okay, it's basically on Instagram. Okay, so here you must have seen it. So it's basically a horror reel. So let's react to this and see if this video is true or is it fake. Okay, so this is the video. It is from Hindi Horror Stories. Okay, it was been uploaded in 2017. Okay, so 3rd of August 2017. You can see a man sleeping on a bed. Okay, and you can see something black figure. Okay, luckily they have circle this, and you can see something black on the person. Oh my god, this something is, I think so, he's there's something coming out of him. He just woke up, like he just sat on the bed. Okay, oh shit, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh shit, someone this, I think so, it was his own soul, or it was another ghost. And see, you can see that person got up, the silhouette, it's half sat on the bed, and it stood ski mark, and it just vanished in the thin air. Shit, now I don't know if this is true or this is also there is something called so Gary is commented, nice computer tricks. So I don't know if that was if that was uh, something scary, or it was a computer trick. So anyways, going to the next one, I have another video, but that is a very short video. Okay, so just give me a minute, I'll share the screen. Share screen, select the tab, and here you go. Okay, so this is the image. Okay, let's see, I have not seen it exactly. What is this? Okay, so the baby is looking in the mirror. Okay, the baby is looking in the mirror. Okay, let's start from again. The baby is looking in the mirror. The baby is looking in the mirror, banging in the mirror. He's saying, "Give me food, give me food, give me food." अरे इसकी माँ की आँख. Shit. Did you guys see that? He just turned his face this side, and the baby who was there in the mirror was still looking at the mirror, and suddenly the eye became black. This look at the baby in the mirror. Oh shit. Nah, ki aankh. Okay, let's go through the comments first. Okay, that's not real, but it look at baby's eyes in mirror. Straight black. Lolo. Fake Lolo. Good Photoshop. No. Okay. This is why they say don't let a baby look at themselves in the mirror. Babare. So fake. See, most of them are saying fake, fake, fake shit out. Fake, 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 fake. So I think so. I think so. This is also fake. What you guys feel? What is your reaction to it? It is something which is not true. I feel this is also fake. This is also fake. So yeah, I think so. We are done because it's 58 minutes. We have been live. We means I have been live, and a very short story which I would like to share. It's not a personal story. It has. I'll just put this music off because it is just not allowing me to concentrate. So extremely short story. So for people who don't know, I was brought up in a place in Mumbai called as Naigaon Vasai, and I moved there from Goa when I was in the fourth grade, and everything went fine. I lived with my family. My mom was there, my sister was there, my dad was there. We were a very happy family and very good neighborhood with lot of good people around, with a different mixture of communities, Hindus, Muslims, Catholics, everyone. So where we stayed particularly, there were buildings and there were a few villas as well. So the story name is K5 Horror Story. Now for the people who are from Naigaon and for the people who are from Vasai will know exactly where is Vijay Park. So if you come to Vijay Park, there is a building. Sorry, not a building, a villa name has K5. So anyone you know, you can just ask anyone and they will tell you. that K5 is there. I think so. There is a problem. Is there a problem? No, no, there is no problem because it's saying that there is a connection problem. Anyways, going back to the story, K5 villa. So I was in my seventh grade, and normally back then, Naigaon Vasai used to not basically come under Mumbai. Basically, it was in Thane. Now we are gone to Palghar district. So there used to be cutouts, light cutouts, and electricity used to they used to cut every day. Morning maybe 10 to 12, and evening 4 to 9. And evening times when they used to cut, it used to be fun for us because we used to play. We used to have fun. We used to play a lot of games, and it was completely dark, no street lights, nothing at all. So one evening when I was playing, suddenly, there are neighbors, there are aunties, they chit chat and all. Suddenly, one neighbor of mine, she started screaming for help. So my mom, my neighbor's mom, they all went and they inquired what is wrong. So she said that the female in K5 villa has been possessed and we need immediate help. So some of them suggested saying, okay, take her to the doctor. But Naigaon back then was a village, Naigaon. So, with the name only, was a village. And, even to go to the doctor, you had to go all the way to Vasai. There were doctors, there were clinics, but hospitals were not there. Not there. Till now, there is no hospitals in Naigaon. So the auntie said that, the K5 female has been haunted, has been possessed, I mean, and we need help. Some of them said, call the doctor. Some of them said, no, I know a priest. Some of them said, no, I know Baba, this, that. So the K5 female had a friend who was my neighbor. He suggested calling a brother. Brother is basically uh, a person who's religious. They have prayer meetings, similar to a priest, but he's not a priest. Is there? They just call him brother. They called him and they started doing the investigation, like what exactly is wrong. And they came to know something which was quite shocking for all of us. But before I tell you what was the shocking part, let me take you to the backstory of what exactly happened. The previous night, the female from K5, she is married basically, and she and her husband and my neighbor, who is their friend, and couple of few friends of theirs, they went for a wedding in Vasai. So now back then weddings used to be there till 1, 2 o'clock. Now it's like 10 o'clock is shut. But back then it used to be till 1, 2 o'clock. People used to play music. No one used to complain. So they got done with the wedding and they're coming back again. Now to come back to Naigao in the middle of the night, early hours, is extremely scary. To be very frank, till date it is scary because on the way, there are mangroves, and right and left there is nothing, mangroves, and you have a straight road. And back then, the roads also were not very developed. There were some parts it was off road, some parts it was road, but it was very thin. So now imagine 4 people, little bit drunk, going from Vasai to Naida, and it takes between 5 to 10 minutes. And in that stretch, to come from Vasai to Naiga, I'm talking about the Umela uh, Rasta. There is a place called as Umela Rasta. In that stretch, there is a Shamshan Ghat. Little bit if you go, There is a place where all these babas and agoris they stay there. So it's a very scary place, and there is a history behind this road as well, where there are a lot of people who have met with an accident. This is another story. Maybe I'll tell another story after this, but this is the history of Umela Road. So these four people they were going. Suddenly, the female who got possessed, she could see some figure, like some blurry stuff coming towards her. So she assumed she was drunk and she just closed her eyes. But the minute she closed her eyes, something changed in her. She could feel something different in her body. So, and this is, see, I am not sure exactly what happened, but this is what my neighbor told me. So it's coming from the like a proper source. So continuing with the story, she came where she came. What I'm saying, I forgot really about what I was saying. Okay, she felt that something hit her. She thought she was drunk, but actually, what exactly happened was that was the time when she got possessed. That was the time when the spirit entered her body. Okay, so going on with the story, she felt something, and then she just put her head down and she put it on her husband's back. So the husband thought, okay, she might be sleepy, drunk, whatever. Let's go home. So now, apparently, the husband used to smoke and the wife used to not smoke. Now, if you go to their villa is constructed in such a way that they have like two balconies. One balcony which is facing the roadside, or other balcony which is facing the backside. So they went in their room. The husband went to freshen up. The wife, God knows where she was. Husband got freshed. He came back in the room and he's searching for the wife. Wife is not there anywhere. So he's searching everywhere in the house, but he's not gone to the balcony. But the thing is, she was in the balcony. But since they stayed for so long there, she used to never go to the balcony. So it was pointless, searching her in the balcony. But then he said, "Chalo, dekhte. What if she might be there?" And when he seen her, he got shocked to see her smoking a cigarette, where she had never smoked a cigarette in her life. And let's assume she was a little bit drunk, she wanted to try smoking a cigarette. She could just take like a cigarette and she just catch it like this. I don't know how they catch like this, and do like this. Just with two fingers she would smoke. But she did not smoke that way. This these are the fingers. In the middle of the last pinky finger, she kept her cigarette and she was smoking this way. So he was shocked. He said, "Arey, what is wrong?" And all this while, her face is not towards him. Her face is towards the roadside. So you can imagine, hair is open, smoke is coming out from here. She's looking that side of the road. I mean, she's looking at the road, and he can see behind, from her backside. So now he goes to touch her on the back, and he says, "Arey, what happened? What is wrong?" Suddenly, she, pushes him away and starts talking in a dual voice. Something she said, I don't know exactly what was the words, but it was a combination of a female and a man voice. And this is what he got scared. I mean, this was the time when he got scared. He didn't know what to do exactly. He first called a neighbor, which was that auntie who came outside and she started screaming. Okay, meanwhile, all this happened. Their best friend, who's my neighbor, also went there, told the situation. They somehow made her be in the balcony itself. Okay, they called the priest. Now, the reason why I was telling you about the lights, it used to go. in the morning and evening is because the lights came back by 8, 9 o'clock. Okay. Meanwhile, this is all happening, and then they decide to call the brother. The brother is staying in Vasai. It will take 20, 30 minutes to come. The minute he reached that place, again the lights went off. So now I don't know if it was a coincidence or it was not. But this was scary for us, and especially for me as a kid, because we're all waiting there, waiting for the brother to come. And the minute he arrives, he gets down from the auto rickshaw and the lights go. And now when lights go in Naigaon means complete darkness. And that time, all the families were not that financially rich to have inverters as well. So everyone is roaming with a freaking candle. So just imagine how scary this is. Brother said, no one will enter, only the husband and the best friend who's my neighbor. They went and they sat. Now the brother sat and he came to know that, it is a ghost which has been possessed this female. I think so the story is going too long. I will cut it short. So the brother somehow removed the ghost from that female. Okay, removed the ghost. So he said, get out. I don't know what exactly. I'm not using the right word. But the ghost went away from that female. And the brother said, okay, thank you, bye bye, say prayers, our Father, whatever, this, that, and all. He went. Now, cut to after 3 days, again the female has been possessed. Again, some incident has happened. Again, all the neighbors know about this. Again, the priest has been called. Now, the brother is talking to the ghost, communicating basically with the ghost and saying, what is your problem? I told you, you cannot come here. You have to leave. Maybe he must have said that. I don't know exactly what are the words, but he must have said that. But what the ghost replied, everyone knew in the colony, especially us. So the ghost said that this person is very easy to be captured. This person, I mean about the female. She was basically emotionally weak, mentally weak. So remember, and this is not my words, this was the words from the brother. He said, if you're emotionally and mentally weak, it is an easy target for the negative energy to attach to you. Negative energy in the sense, anything negative vibe, or maybe a ghost or anything, it will be easily, attached to you. This was the first reason the ghost said that it was an easy target. Second thing, there is nothing religious in that house. There was not an altar. There was not a statue. The house was not blessed. It's. I'm not saying that they were like not religious. They used to go for Sunday service. I don't know exactly what, but there was nothing in the house which would protect them from evil spirits, and it was very easy for them to go to that house. So the brother started having a conversation with this ghost, saying, "What is your problem? Why you want to come? Just leave, 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 leave." He said, "No, no, no. I have a last wish." So now this is the interesting part of the story. The ghost tells his story. So let's go to flashback right now. Another story inside the story. The flashback is that this was 25 years that time when I was in the 7th, 8th standard. So let's assume 30, 35 years from today. This man used to live in Naigaon. And Naigaon, there were not a lot of buildings. There were small, small villages, small, small huts. And back then, you can say 30, 40 years before, there used to not be rickshaws, there used to not be a lot of things, no transport. So this guy, after finishing work, he was walking back home and he must have finished work maybe 11:30, 10. And back then, 30 years before, people used to be home by 8, 9 o'clock. So he was murdered by some robbers who wanted to rob whatever he had. And what they did was they killed him in that process. They threw his head in the khadi. Khadi is basically, the gutter, water, whatever, through there, which is, side of the road. And the body, they threw it somewhere else. So his soul was attached to his head. And for many years, he was waiting to go home because he was in the process of going home, wanted to meet his family, wanted to have his dinner. But in between only he died. So he was murdered. He told the complete story to the brother. The brother said, "See, if you ever come again in this female's body, I will put you into your granddaughter's body." So basically, his family still exists in Niagara. And even I know personally where that building is. So all this happened. So basically, the brother was so smart enough to convince the ghost to leave, but just not by speaking. He said prayers. He chanted a lot of prayers. They had a lot of rituals, and they did a lot of things. And after that, they say now this part I don't know how true it is, because see, when I hear ghost stories, it has to be believable. So till here, yes, you can understand. But now after this, I don't know. So what the brother did is he removed the ghost. Removed, this is the correct word. Removed the ghost and put it in a hanky, a normal lady's hanky, covered it, took that female and went to Umela, where exactly where that person was killed and where exactly where he possessed this female. Coincidentally, at that same area, there is a cross. So they decided to stop there. They said some more prayers and they started burning the hanky. Now, this I have not seen. Before that, whatever I have told you, I have witnessed. But this part, what I got to know is when they were burning the hanky, in this hanky, there is this spirit of this old man. So when they were burning the hanky, it took almost 45 minutes to 1 hour to burn that hanky. Normally, a cloth hanky will get burned in 5 to 10 minutes, but there it took 45 minutes to 1 hour to burn that hanky. And when they were doing that process, she was screaming. She was, just doing whatever she had to do. But finally, things were okay. She didn't get possessed after that. And just to verify, the brother went to that people, the old man's family, and also told that family so and so thing happened. Now, after that, what the family reacted, I don't know. But this was one of the scariest experience which was in my hometown. So yes, I don't know. I took a lot of time to explain or to narrate this story, but I had to do that so that you guys can understand exactly what it is. So there are few people who are live right now. Okay. Anyone, anyone. Still, there is few more minutes left. If you would just like to share your ghost stories, please click on the link below, and you can come and share your live stories. I think so. There are not a lot of people who have joined because last live stream, Rohit, there were so many people who joined in. They shared their ghost stories. There was so much of fun, but it's okay. It's just the second stream, and I think so. Everyone is in the Abir Bhav. Yes. So yeah. So the people. That is why people are not there here. Is because there is a live session going on Clubhouse, and a lot of people have joined there. So, anyways, guys, I am ending the stream in a couple of minutes. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being there, supporting me. Thank you for liking the stream. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do right now. This is the time. And if you have any ghost stories, please do come share it with me for the next stream. And yes, that's it from me. That's it from me. That's it from me. But there was a stream which Swapnil was going to do, Abhirbhav horror stories. Uh, but I cannot see. Yes, yes, I know that because guys on Clubhouse, Abhirbhav horror live stream is happening, so a lot of people are there. So maybe I will have to uh, reschedule my live stream where people can join everywhere basically, and they can share their stories. So so the best part is after this live stream, even I'm going to listen to this. So yeah, if you like Hindi horror stuff, check out Abirbav on YouTube and on Clubhouse. If you enjoy little bit of comedy, a little bit of fun, little bit of English horror content, then you can follow my channel anyways you are following. And also suggest me what should I do next on my live stream, because yes, I will be sharing some ghost stories, but I don't have a lot of ghost stories. And to be very frank, I just don't want to share stories for the sake of sharing stories. I want to share stories which will give you the chills. Maybe it is just a story to entertain you, or maybe it's a real story. I don't know that, but if I like the story, I'll share it with you. But one or two stories per stream, and then something, reacting to some nonsense. If there is anything you would like me to react, read, do anything, let me know. So now it's time to go. Okay, and I will see you in my next live stream. I am finding the button where to go to press. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.